Ozafo edamase makwaba epa enkopotwetwe breso o UTV so Governmental no ena yekomu no yema nyina ho afishia pa esanse enchefia de bay na Ghana yepim kwanim mfie makomako edusia enkron na chese enche na nya 70 years o my Ghana no eno no ti Governmental no despite media igusua enimu nyina eche na na yetena sa twetwe enkomo se de medikan boss so bra mhye dwumede ase no omampani ekogina simpie so kasa de oman bobre etudwa echeche no memu de yaye de yebeye ene de dai nim medu baby okasa fa afamagudi a yetu eni high adwin ene nhihye anaban eye eho sanso eno kasa fa akwadwuma ho se omototo nioma bibi ti se service centers ni ade omohwe atretrem se na be ya ebekoyi na eduane ho sem ebegina ye na ja oman Ghana ende ya na yedan hoho na hoho no so na ebi na ayira atwede omukun yetotu nioma sen na bibi ni a etumenya afa yo heya na yankomontin so ankwankopre tie no ena mpenifo miensa me no nyumre me no mo trase na ede ebeka mienu nyina bomti ede ko bia ho a ebehwese yinsuo sei yensa ase sei na yeye den yetumi ayikwa adwuma bana yeye ti perifo mi no na me no miensa no mo di nkomo de kan Ibrahim Kamala Kamadin amasama broni enu ntehudin the Brunia by National Communication Team member MPP and Namiwa Richard Manaribe or also a National Communication Team member former parliamentary candidate Emba Nkwanta South NDC Onoa Anafi Francis Ansanteria or also a National Communication Team officer APC Amanyukuno. It was a former Majum Makwaba. Okay, Maribe, Jana abofona na mwa soja. Una party who are bemti una omampani kujina manem at this state of the nation by we dey come in nyina bom to betumi aka fa bia ho. Ye hwe famagudi a ye say yinsu, ye say yensase, ejarim di phone kra be ka che o say e dey sign ad na dey gugu nsase mu a di ba bia na ene nipa edidi hu ne ade no ha adwen kakra kuyadwuma nso ne nsase ho ne ade nsu ade be kuyadwuma ese ko irrigation ne ade de omampani kan ne yekoye nim saa ne ma mienu a ye pese yekuya ye nsase nsu yese no kwan be ne be fa so zanse Galamsey kwa na ekoso enne nyumre yedi hu komonti mu wache mu africhi apa
afin konbesan
na mi jade ma se
afise ye na
MP Nkwanta South ho
nyame be
edi bacho meeting
abese say na bibia ko ni mama ye na ja mi nya pen so de onu se me bra pen ya no ye ka otiri jena menim se odi akotene ho
afi twem de na ho nyuntimantumi ankoya yi ko ho
ayi ko programs ya koso ba me di wa fi
so me ko pasa but
yes pasa so I say when say pasa me neighbor to pasa in Nkwanta North I me de me fi Bonache. So from Pasa to Bonache, just a stone's to so umbra. So koso na me unu se Bonache hono e do banchi ni November bre ho. Yes na ba na yiku so.
Eti ne mu adwo e be.
Odi aba na ya hwe. Ba me cha wa TF ni wa hwe fon so. Na His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of Ghana Armed Forces, Echiao, no chair Ghana fon so. Chairman Yanamo so. Na me chair the good people of Nkwanta South constituency. Ena otiri jenfo nyina na just me tian so a me nua ba ko ehwe o ye friend Abasa immigration officer me man good evening then you say nyame mbo na bibia nko yi man nyina yes uka the state of the nation omampani John Dramani Mahama Friday ye call the parliament ye speaker and the members of parliament both majority and micro minority. President Mahama, micro minority. President Mahama, the state of the nation, be at the state of the nation. Yes, state no, because true Ghana for him. Now, according to the constitution, say every year no, some man penny ko Brazil no ka county Emma Ghana for be or man no be a drew, pempeso drew. Ye person ye enima ye ko na yatumi akabom abo man amana ye. Na minya me did say yeah call a parliament on that Friday, Good Friday, no. Me will say this is the first ever in the history of Ghana. Mampeni atumia ko mbaso Juma was say the state of the nation. Ushe exuberancy, the vim, the energy all the corner. And a Ghanaian's response no so na no. I think say Ghana for are a very good decision now. My elect Mampeni John Dramani Mahama as an experienced president of the Republic of Ghana. Now my main first question that the ministers of states, the ministers was because Mampeni there one credible ministers, credible CEOs, deputy CEOs, government agencies there. Anka me did say anka baby o Mampeni abedru anka Ghana aye den dey and then me no kase wo coach Ghana ni bia na osre Ghana phone say today they are so proud say on be say Ghana baby o Mampeni ye dro no de ekwenim na wo kan say o Mampeni ekoi no you ne all the years na unim say baby e bedru no baby a Ghana bedru no every business person across the world are ready and our energy, our the exuberance, the confidence so about your business in this country. And usually for the past 14 months, Mampeni John Dramani Mahama, any NDC, presidency, you know, about the improvement of the economy. I mean, already so we share them our indications, our economic indications are doing compensation. Everybody is proud to be a Ghanaian now. And Mampeni Kai said Ghana is ready, is ready to do business, very open. And the manifest when you went to Obibia, both NDC and MPP, Obibia across the world, you know no more man on say, Obibia to me Aba investing in this country because the security now and there one everybody is assured say Ghana compensation subia esenko. Enuna Emma also one yes, and
time of Sonam
and then Minister we are one of the best agric reporters in this country. And I know your concern, and I Ghana also any concern about the current situation you were in terms of agric and mining. Do you Mampeni John Dramani Mahama or the state of a nation address no? Or can categorically, emphatically say, yes, he himself illegal mining there. A idea Eddie and Winya or Krumha. Say me how studio ha. Me maybe try her account as a natural. So the previous government on one to me and near Jumapa and the mining sector and so time no Galamsey has become a hub of this country. First time no ube top here water crowd usuru. So ube the year in the bank every the mining sectors are you one kasa no usuru say your health hazard na nya dia ekoso. And to Mampeni John Dramani wa dia to just be a dru no. Yetumi fight illegal mining bedroom pempenso bi. Enter also and there 9 months. 9 months. We are making improvement. 9 months. Say there 9 months ejuma pa omo ye. And a blue water gas, yet me assistant Juma and the Omuye Juma in the mining. You to make a total no, Yatumiania, but we have made at least 70% progress in fighting illegal mining. Yes, yes, listen, we are making progress.
Your rivers were Ghana, yes, minimum. You will show who Ghana, you will pra and cobra, densu, brim muniade. Think out to me specify be an uncanny tenny. I dance say my ribs say I used to cry the no doer and nini come on. When I'm saying I used to oko Yasaman Cassia or Mokochi Galamsey ni be one straw. Say me and I'm ye news or UTV. I saw bribe or money. Me trying me couldn't be as me to bomb me some so will see I come. So no one was saying I could be a moon. So be fufuru ene kwa sabanka se kwa no to kohwe ntina me bisa se nka obma nsuo ba ko se nsuo we de ne de progress na se nsuo we de okwa ene atede aso kan nyina bom de a ma bo nsuo bebredi tano no mo ne we mu nyina de tia ne tie
prior to the elections 2024 elections na elections no menya kwanya ne meni Mampeni John Dramani Mahama ebo apro in the central region
okay
na me drew Ayamfori from Echofo Praso to Ayamfori. Now, it was basically like what? A mad water, not ordinary water. Now, I asked myself, say, I was told, say, no beer and no monsieur. And then, mean to me, because insulin 100% I clean. Because I chantro. I'm talking about Proud River and other rivers. Man, kasi mean to me, kasi insulin doko drua. I have fita I have insulin amount for no. I won't sit here and lie. Because 8 years under the NPP, somebody who had run the headquarters of Galamsey, no, 14 months, he ain't meaning 9 months, but we have put measures, and they call blue water guards, and they are not. I want to mean money as it used to be. Want to mean because menu can say uko na Galamsey for you know. That is why we are tracking them. That is why menu can say uko the judicial service. We have made significant progress in that sector. I can't ensure na hono. Ni na hono. Any one can say any of the plan. Any matter sorry. Mean to mean can say. But me patch on say we have put measures and then we shall 9 months task force now. Then you can see the banter 9 months and the community of the mine now, and then to quite a lot of people are even sacrificing their life. And then who can agriculture sector? Yeah. And then Mampeni John Dramani Mama catch us say, say in our manifesto we have promised say you be put it service centers across the country, agriculture sector. In poultry, we have distributed and some communities and across the country and in any livestock. If you come to other sector, 3 crops and say you can launch here, you started palm plantation. Mampeni are allocating over 500 million Ghana cedi in our budget. You are investing in palm plantation now, a bit more both agriculture sector. In the Megidi said the state of the nation of Mampeni John Dramani Mahama di baye. Normal yedida to coin baby a druno Ghana for energy, and we are going to make every sector run. Ghana will so be proud. And by the end of 4 years under Mampeni John Dramani Mahama, we will call back to the communities, and you'll be proud that the NDC and John Dramani Mahama electors have not wasted their votes.
Meda say Amasama Bruni Bemwe na ye Mampeni akokasa yekuya ye ho nsam yensu ene yensase dukura bisa se sase ya tutu amana bebre yesuru se edunro mercury ne cyanide no odi aduane wo so wo de tie enim di fon so sheda me kanchire bibia na nse ne hu se di nsuo bi ko so isi region baby ade bi ko gugu nsuo no. But the question is say odi ade no gugu nsuo ne down to sign to Galamsey na still nsuo ne be clean na tibacho ikuya ye ne nsuo ne yensase won se metio. Yeah,
me that's first and foremost, me chair your flag bearer, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Any General Secretary, Lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodiani Nanabi. You see, when it comes to EQIA, before we succeed with EQIA, no, there was a unya dear friend arable land.
Okay.
This is the president and a party ya. Omo promise Ghanaians say. Bet me fight Galamsey in 1 week.
No, sir.
Yes. Minister Sam George or see president in a to me. So person on fight Galamsey, he can end Galamsey in a week. That was what he said. Now, we come back, honorable, before I start to cram submission, honorable, Otiwe, Okasa, or so Malanchi, Blue Water Guard. This is
a deploy.
More deploy Blue Water Guard. That's fine. This is GBC Online, September 23, 2022. First batch of 300 river guards begin training at Eastern Region Naval Command. They were commissioned. You criticized it, said this was not the best method I had fighting Galamsey. And now we seek refuge in Blue Water Guard. Now Blue Water Guard, you cried on Betmaya. Ushia akudia amount for a crowd within our river bodies. What can these Blue Water Guard people do? Even more by alleged say. The Galamsey has infiltrated this Blue Water gas more bigger monies compared to salaries are buying so they are compromised. But anyway, this was President Mahama in opposition. In fact, President Mahama cried the first term in 2020, that's when in 2010, Galamsey worsened in 2010 and water pollution increased.
Was Mahama be president 2013?
That because as at then when NDC was no advice, yes, no advice, yes. Yeah. So my joint online, Galamsey worsened in 2010 and water pollution increased. The word is increase. This report was done in 2016, February 2016. This is the word used, worsen. Yeah, Kasa says here, Galamsey has equally worsened again under President Mahama. But we do go back to oil campaign. President Mahama vows to tackle Galamsey, promote responsible mining. Again, President Mahama promises law to regulate Galamsey if elected president. Now, me person untie another Ablakwanie, which is 3rd September 2024. Or see, only our manifesto pledges to combat menace of Galamsey. Your manifesto is the only manifesto that can combat Galamsey. And I see, during a press briefing on Tuesday, September 3, the Member of Parliament for Northton, Samoku Jeto Ablakwa, said that the NDC's manifesto is the only one that explicitly addresses the menace of illegal mining, which poses an existential threat to the nation. And they agree, say, a existential threat. And so more abemu, and say the more say Galamsey, normal. You cannot even declare state of emergency. Our manifesto is also proposing, and look at the word that we use to our manifesto is also proposing to ruthlessly end the menace of Galamsey, which poses an existential threat. As we speak, Ghana Water Limited has put out statement that at this rate, in the next few years, we have to import water. They say Pra River is gone. The turbidity levels are at a level that does not allow them to treat water. As we speak, Central, Western region, parts of Greater Accra, water crisis. Only NDC manifesto is pledging a ruthless combating of this menace, which poses existential threat. Can you tell viewers a difference? So you see, the kind of things Samuka in opposition when it comes to Galamsey fight, you've done absolutely nothing. President, in part of the social contract, 120-day social contract with Ghanaians, or see, he was going to ban all forms of small-scale mining. And in point 14, or see, ban illegal and new mining activities in forest reserve. And so, under President John Mahama, you have issued no less than 500. You have issued 35 mining licenses.
The law I makwame koye mining war forest area no repeal.
Of course.
That was quite recently.
But we have
quite recently. But this promise was made as part of the 120-day social contract. So we need presidency. We've gone past it. We've gone past it. Now, because of time, Nema Mirashi Kakrano.
Nyabote, the second run tea.
Oh, okay.
Nyabote na orashi na sebiana okoye mistakes.
Oh, that we have mistake. My itemizing. So you see, when it comes to Galamsey fight, one of the journalists, Ayenim say, with the Galamsey, Echipa Erastus, Asari Donko. And the word Erastus continues to use, and he said Galamsey has become worse under President Mahama. Now, just 14 hours ago on Erastus' Facebook page, 9 Galamseyers dead as mine collapses on them at Atani Ata, a Sutifi South, a Sutifi in the Ahafo region. Galamsey is still active under President John Mahama. Nami Krana Minjindi say NDC Beba Abemu and we'll still be talking about Galamsey. Because if you look at some of the things Emma MPP lose power.
But a question we ask here is Akwakwa is a blame game. NDC and Kasaba Galamsey, but once na obresono, we are new man na Utimusena a fight na tea or buy no other function.
So you see, the point is that any blame game, we call election and a present your manifestos and a Ghanaian see NDC proposal for how to tackle Galamsey a superior to Enomoto Abamamo. So all that they need to do is to implement your Muka and Ghanaians at tomorrow. And this is compare MPP. I am finding MPP then never saw Ghanaians any mutinema Ghanaians about to TIA. But what we share says we make sure say all forms of small scale mining. Yabebani. Some of your, in fact, Honorable Aruna Idrisu, Ablakwa, Minister Sam George, Omunina Ekachre say we have to declare state of emergency. Ebanisen as they say declaring state of emergency a problem to them. These are the germane issues are Ghanaians abisa that Nyamukache as part of my contract deal with it. Look, this issue has become serious, but the NDC thinks the normal goodwill, because people are so nakra for once, I thought Senate President our NDC final rally. That was the way I saw the whole thing, because you don't see the sense of agency in how to even tackle any issue or occur. And then you can attest to the fact, say, one kasano, when it comes to Galamsey, the president has not convinced you. Say, obetimi attack Galamsey. Obisa and water bodies, water body bakwa, any aye clear, aye and the MPP, na aye brownish, momo bae, any ati wentimi ambo. On in Namnoka Blue Water Guard. It tells you there is no new measure NDC has instituted so far a year, Juma. Nyamuye nina President Nanado at the Galam stop by Operation Vanguard.
Was it the best? Did it solve the problem?
So if it didn't solve and you propose a bigger solution, a better solution, now Uba, the only thing you are telling us now is Nemos. Say Nemos, no, we had a replica of Operation. No, so we told Ghanaians say the fight, you know, the fight of Galamsey, you know, and that form, but they made it look cheap. And they said, in fact, to the extent, even President Mama said, President Nanado should resign because he is the president and he has failed to fight Galamsey. This is President Mama on Joy News, 19th October 2020. Or see, former President John Mama has asked President Nana Akufo-Addo to resign for failing to ensure that illegal mining, popularly known as Galamsey, has been ended in the country. Before we make a comment, we know why president that. And so Ononia Akwenya in opposition, he spoke as if say easy to fight. Now he's in power over 1 year. He's not been able to end. Based on Onoania Waka in 2020, October 2020, I can equally base on that and also tell President Mama say he also has to resign. Okay. Yeah, I'm quoting him.
Medasi. Messi Abraham say, me baby the agric and Bible say the medema with them say, Odi Galamsey.
Yeah, because Galamsey yenye mfua. I'm not
saying say why you may say me bar.
Okay.
Over agric. Then cast but the open okay. Francis, akwa yempret so me dey bia metaka asem say or how be quote of my Ghana but NDC MPP akwa yempret so e na na IEC e na is but calendar be regime the ehu na ehu e bia na APC mu ada solution bi ene agric minim de obefa de baba mintio
eni mada wase bebre na memfa akonye weso mintie ma hweforo na omo bibi ntio mintie adwumadi menua aban bi owo opposition me owo power Ghana ha obia nim Galamsey ho nsamsam bebia afa eno obia so nimemia omutu ha adwen a yensu a ye no ye de bi ye adwane hia omo se no
okay.
No, over the years, and the Aquacoya ni say NDC never power. Na MPP for never opposition. Oh, Muye ni say ye be yesi, Muye ni say ye be yesi. Bonya Konya na Ghana for 2 Aberman no ba.
Adventure na and
na Aquacoya pepe penta. Kwese opposition no more ideas no.
Yeah.
But mobile power pe na from team.
Ideas no ko.
Eko. Sana Aquacoya. Goes see yes as NDC differ baby oh na MPP for na den no man yan say MPP su buy or dey akwakofa ho no msa ba ko esi ye bi se ye ho ne say
yeah
since the band yes Galamsey hu nsam say ye fight medium nim say maye mafom de ba tumi anka say ye be fight no eni mumu nsem e wa ben nsem ese aban no tumi gira ne nan so no use no tumi owo na bo na de fight Galamsey no but akwakoye say Sesi aye yekin party e na baba power nkofo bi omanya appointment no ehye bush baby na mpanimfo bi eta omochi na omo yes ade
e bi obu joro omanya appointment omu pie ba fi o
akwa om say enim akwa say obi die appointment ye che wenye bi no sunu kakra we wenya ne say odidi wo baby mpanimfo no kwa ya we say ahwaso na no so wenya ne nsa no odidi die fi enti ye kwase ye ko fight hia ye fight for baby o
mu bi o she busha e party ba
o enim Ghana ne he wono ye se bi ehwe Ghana ne he wo enta wutu kwan bebe wuti ase wutu kwan bebe ba kwase ye ti ase ne se asema no hu ade bi ti ye so ne ye pesi ye tu ase ye mpɛ kwan ye ba fa ase a ye betu ase ankase ne ntwa so ye ba ye da ne ayesa Ghana ye nim se eye dwuma hu na ye dinti na ni badodo na ekotu because yenyen kofo bi o maka kire yen say omutumi wuro mu se Peace FM ha na UTV ha obekwa akobe bi ti se kriansa wa sase kura so otu niam na
Francis onim se akwakoye se me de na me ka bi wo show so se me du kunso me kotepa na me ndie mu okunsu no na hwe nipa ho na kwakwa se ye ho se ye na edi ahoko pa truth be told say Galamsey no is ya ho no kwa me some dos ten Ghana for no because you mean discriminate but what was we there
onye Ghana
ni
nti onye Ghana ni ho ana ekwa ni say how good
meaning say Ghana for me can dey so there say kwakwa say o ka say adwuma ni one and I'm so fine but I say ya ji obi how e dey aka ye dey ho adwuma ni Ghana youth e pa adwuma eno ye one but sub region mebunu so mo pa adwuma no was make me aka say me rounds ni dey me hu no ensuo mu dey no kra no Ghanaians say swatchen outside this no
okay enti enim asa o man wo hu yenye hu sankofo be nyenim de a mo di tu Galamsey say ye nsu eden na esi o man ankasa kwan say ye beti small scale mining company na ye nuanom ya o manyansa no dwuma mo tu Galamsey say ye nsu aban ankasa ba fa sankofo wo hia so o maye dwuma ho no na mo tu Galamsey ni fam o mo tu gold no mo man because that one will not be under where you
because Francis what him say the cost of my Ghana me o say amna yet to ni ade another problem bam jidi say nka yensuo no kura ni da ho a nka enye adwendwen bebre sa o
but the kwese small scale mining na e ya band the man dey no mutu amanya na aban ne mpire ma mun ko
small scale Galamsey na because
no but the small scale mining gan say the better but aban dey ya mpire bibi sa amane nko nti aban na ti company small scale mining ena sa ankofo na tu Galamsey ni akofo mu nya abese nimdie mu nya na mu di say yensu na ha de ye mpire ma mun say yensu no ba mu ka sese mu nya adwuma enye enti na mu say yensu ne dia aban na nkasa ati mining company mu ma ye adwuma ho na aban ba bo ma amom mfidie na ade a mu di be ye adwuma mu ko say yensu
Pasa ya titi said ya o ya ti community mining ya ti small scale ni nyina ya titi se ye meka se starting na ado breso ye di mpa no honorable Mikuduka former deputy minister who machines bi o se ndie di ya for how ne ade but still yensu no say
many
as say ya kwaye say
oh many have say ye Kenya so kesa mu ye community mining na ade a ye wo bi wo ho a onim se emre kra na aban na dia akohye mu no so otwifa so kra na okokotu Galamsey ne yen se da anya no bibia ye we sa ba kwa ye se o man na nkase ya ti at the national level no ene ya ti se bi se obi antu Galamsey wo Ghana wo nim die bia wo be ye adwuma na ama aban ye nim se ono akotu o risk in life okose ye nso bosom so obenye 20,000 ena obenye adwuma so ndema aban na bosom so obenye 10,000 onimpa na better ke risk ono atu ofom na hu say o mu so onye 20 di aban so obama 10,000 onye ne sa na omenye adwuma fa ma man because ba kwa se yete yase ne se enim ensuo ye se ni eye nipa kituwa bi na ese ensuo no ba nipa num ensuo no nye ensuo no so fa so edo so na omo mu se ensuo no ena
wampeni kra so kan se bi se ni enam ne wa kese kese na say we no omno mba be fish for mo san se ememu a mo etutu gold na na se omo ye adwuma ne de omo nyo omo no mato excavator no da e de se nsuo no ye excavator furu afo no wo ho me kan se entina makasa ye mpre so
eno ta me chiro se
ye ti sa se mi sa
gofo na nkasa ye omedwuma na omo wo ho no so no de ne se menya appointment bi aye nti omukra nim se medwuma me so meye accredited ni Ghana na hewon nti ya cha appointment nim so we se onye bi ye ma no hwe ba wakwa se bebi oye adwuma nim se akire so kra a mbeti ase so ye ba ye ma no hwe nti ono so ne nkwala omo ye adwuma obushi ho nti ye ma obi anti ase ase so ma ye tu ase a ne ye tu ase nti nu nti se ye de ye we krampo ye ma stakeholders engagement parties ewo Ghana hehia yensia opinion leaders yem frying for obia mesia adwene bi obia wo ase do batumi abom
ye bio MPP ye bi
ba ye ba kunti ye ja ye ndisi time ye ba ye omo
mundi ahimfo ne ade nyina ba ase bi onyini se emra ena ye se hayen se de mra be ye adwuma se ukotu ne ye chewa see because now na many penny be din komo Mr. Professor Kwame Jan asi UN charter kra no oman bi ne oman bi ko a eni hu kwan se nana dwumo sapon oso oman bi ne oman bi ko a ti say Iran ne US woni hu kwan so ko bomb obi nsuo because nsuo de eyenkwa na ye ni obi ani ntokwa o Ghana yetie ye ni obi anko ye nso yenya da ne ye ho sei nsuo de beboa ye nti nyi se ye mra mom na mgidi se ye mpanifo no dwumfa anya adwuma dan se sa reforms ne nkeka ne ade because we come mining company ni bi ho a small scale ones e bi ni medium ones bo ha because subri me ko to bi mo ho a o matwa well no da ho kama a o mo to gold na otum se nsuo no enini gene na tene ko nyi se ye mpanifo ye mra mom adwuma ni wonti o mo nye na ye o mato aba mai
me am say tama NDC opposition no Bonso mako baby no mo ye press conference na o mankofo aba ho o adwuma ba ye beyesi na MPP su wa abem da bi nye sa na ye ka no nti over the years ye da ya amanyo se ba na ye wo kan se da ben ya ye nhihye se obetumi ate special court ma ye do mu kogina court a yetumi abu om masam na ya ka ne ntem age se eno no ese mu yetumi hye mudin na bi a sentence ye de be masa hankofo ye ma munye din ye so da be obi ti se yakoko jeri obi be 20 years se okokotu Galamsey ya omomu wo fie no so obi anu ebetumi asa ne din se okokotu bi ba sa de wo kan emra ne de wo ho edu baby a enforcement na ya aha adwen kakra because onipa no otu no onim se na obeba abeche ne no kra na bia onu nunu ana na yiri school fees kra ontu e nti yame ado no nunu se onipa na betu na ope bibi kakra de mana obeda na ni di na ni akwakokyere baby foforo nti omum no kura na omo yasum omom ati akohwe baby omutu no kura mpo no ese ye pe nkrofo bi yenim se sa nkrofo we omo nya nkrofo a ye betumi abribe omo ene ye kwachi omo so ye do omo ba ne ye do omo kogina mra na no so ye make sure asa ma no edwuma ye ya memu aye di be kwakwa ye se ye kwachi omo de ba ye do omo kokot di na ochina na bibi papa bi antumi mfiri mi ma eno so ya mo anti mra ne de ho bat ani se ye hyemu din a eno no so baboa ba ne ye ka hia ne se ema aben bi anye na adwen so obetechire aho ye wo mu no obia ne ma hawo ye wondada obia ne me kwana sase ye fa so so dada but over the years ye nye ya adwen se ye betu ade na se nti aben bi aba no abebe gina so me ye ni se no opposition for so the year campaign no omoba the same thing na ebe kwanta so men ye me hu se ehia ye da ati ne ye didi agro nsuo na ye se no ye da ati ne ye se Ghana se ko ba ne se yen krensuo mra Ghana nipa dodo se na betuma to se nsuo enti yen nipa wo Ghana ho ye hu se ade ne ye nipa na etu Galamsey no omo no so sa but how was the bro man da ati no eye how kase as o man no ye tumi nso ano
me da se sa se le bia me ka se o ma Galamsey ha o mo no o mo do so chen o mo mu tu Galamsey no ta ka sa se
but people on the enforcement no
me ba se aba Mesia ba hona Maribe ye hwe ya agric sector ne kakra
and before make agric sector no me a quick rebuttal na ma a tea for
time 3 minutes
yes, better say mama Ghana for what me ekoso in one sector than say mebo mu ama o hanti me
so mean choose
no ye can about this illegal mining issue ye try idea politics no Ghana ha ye were about 7.6 million acres of land air forest reserve area ever Krumha. Now ultimately one is about 2,970,000 acres Iowa. During the MPP time, the 8 years under the Nadanko Akufo-Addo government, Mbetuma Church say 44% of our forests are lost to crime. Now make me call no more destroy Bibia, even including some forest wildlife reserve area. Maybe like Mole National Park and others. But you buy no Minya Bruni Kaj HS yen the NDC have not been able to put any measures. Eja Mr. Any yet me and say you say the major problem in illegal mining no ekoso excavators. Amount for two excavators back Roma and the MPP I mean say during the reason the Minister of Transport not the signature or that skill silk signature. They were the excavated at the core forest areas and destroy forest. No, Tiana Mampeni John Dramani Mahama and Minister of Transport, Honorable Nimpe and Co have able to do. Yeah, sure, sir. Before excavator come to this country, no, you be a proper scrutiny. Now the tracking system are too so. And then so also the excavator at the core Achimoda. It is tracked our Achimoda our mining zone. I mean look at minerals commission air tracking sure say be excavator be outside the mining zone with a permit no it will be destabilized. These are measures the two. You the blue water gas. The role of the blue water gas. You don't even Ghana for most of the areas are mining areas are all. You want Kophobia or more Hankasa community people no almost a committee. So the role of blue water gas like a whistleblower. 9 months for information. 9 months for SPD app or more arresting and then go to the court. Actually, in the cases are all court in illegal mining issue. So we've been able to put technology in place. We've been able to put people in the community more information, and we'll be able to set up 9 months. 9 months. Actually, arresting we are prosecuting some of them, and then to me, because illegal mining automatically I solve it. But we have made progress. We'll be able to reclaiming some major of the lands now. You
buy an acre.
I think 44% of the 288 reserve now were destroyed, automatically destroyed. But I rescue at least 90% of the reserves now almost destroyed. And reclamation now. So what to me about me from himself from coming Kroma basically this is the major problem but in the 8 years under MPP and not Danko Akufo-Addo Bawumia government, it was so open to the sense that government officials were involving in illegal mining. You can't say part of
someone to meet now by
yes, anything that is what I'm telling you, sir. We have put to meet now. We have put stakeholder engagement. Miners here, and yes, I issue license to anybody in a class called on inquire mining. We engage the youth. Their community engagement, they come together with us to be able to allocate your site amount a bit more. So we have put measures in place. One
allocating.
So any license and there or government issue or even prospecting, it is not licenses. Minerals Commission and community be allocation for prospecting. It's now the measures the two on say it is not so better than can have you. So because we are party chairman, I know your constituency branch organizer and to know you're more licenses. It is no more done. Prospecting education. It's no more done.
Prospecting for
say who know land or mining license and now who can know side with your site plan and drawings now. The Minerals Commission and more license for prospecting to be able to identify as gold now. This is the quantity. And then I couldn't mine in SMBC within prospecting and for mining. Emma, the then natural resource minister, Abu Jinapo Kai said it was not a permission. It was just a prospecting for them to mine. Meantime, emphasis and boss illegal mine and this is an MPP Hussein. But in the culture said under the leadership of President John Dramani Mahama and Kofi Boah, the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources.
Also now prospecting, and it may be Koso, maybe village be Koso or Hado Biabase, my jet lances was so be a Miss Media Kuku, no Biabase, my jet land, 90 better say good or Hong Kong at the cause no see it to go. Now you took Kuku a good near to good, a book across to Crada, escape but excavated between a good nebini. Some is also prospecting him for anything. Anyway,
some moment, some small kind, name the crap pass and baby be chum.
And
no, and much of them, any hobium, so be as it's illegal, and the 9 months is a rule of 9 months. And yeah, we have put measures in place in that sector.
That's where
Honorable, before member agric, mommy used 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Mommy used
because we already be type.
That we said 2 minutes.
We used 6 minutes.
Honorable, Anabisu see 33 out of 40 excavated seas went missing under Mo. Now, who can about excavators?
Hey, when is that? 33 hours.
This is Adum. Adum near online. July 1, 2025. 33 out of 40 excavated seas went missing. Anabisu.
Very well.
Under Mo.
Very well.
Again, look about excavators.
Very well. But can I say, in that tangent, let me correct you. We're speaking about my government, where I'm here to talk for.
About excavators.
Oh, yeah, some of the brain. It was when an abyssal was seized, excavated, and all the park of police station.
Let me finish.
That was where he made that comment.
Let me finish.
So get that right.
Again, my journal line, Ghana is the highest importer of excavators in West Africa, second in Africa. This is 10th September 2025 under your government. Now, mumu government unkra na ye tiny say enu
mo bre so no mo de
me
no di nkomo ntia nya bote wa kan so dem this was nya bote
yeah lose election wo edu ka ya sama emfa bio
da bi nyesa
some people
yes apena che say ade no wo bre so de na ye question na wo kan no ye nya ye di nkomo wo se omo excavator omo de ba pa dem say wo bre so no na de be ne de Galamsey no question bi say me nka say menkasa mi ye nkomo ne nyina ye di yebre Galamsey ekoso mi ba ha me deny me see one of the reasons I lose elections Galamsey eka I accepted that but you all promise you heaven on earth no ono no oba ya and ono he was second your friend say the highest importer of excavator in Africa and no in West Africa and second in Africa so that should rather be the news. Send your promises
so on how many excavators have been seized?
I kept quiet.
So find out the number of excavators that have been seized.
I kept quiet. Who can say Under 22nd February, we are Galamsey update from Erastus Asari. Or see, it is said that Galamsey has been institutionalized at the district level. We have found a way to recognize crime. Tax for Galamsey. Say akramu for tax. Epinima excavators echo into the forest zone. Echo Galamsey. So that is the kind of government that move run when it comes to Galamsey. Now, so anyway, say so see minka about agric. In fact, your MNDCs have all been fingered. There be also minka. Woman is 6 minutes. At least maybe 4 minutes. Maybe 4 minutes. So I got me to
just 2 minutes.
You see, say me be car agric under this government. This is a government ono gold asem ope gold asem cheng ekwaye juma. I don't think I make us say government will value agriculture and come to cocoa for sikaso. Oh, none attention ya focus on buying illegal Galamsey.
You are a farmer. Educate them on cocoa issue.
Oh, maninka say.
Winner say what you
near on the abu.
Yeah, more when you want car agric. Me na make car agric. So allow me to. So ever since this government came, policy be a new towards agriculture. Government will implement our better make say enimia eso aba bibia omuye bia omu focus e wo gold board so sesia to the neglect of agriculture anything am aban we cocoa force kasoa enfani hu to the extent say sesia entrechemu abani say 2500 e better than 3100 so we respect cocoa farmer obekwa go jena nenim akasa asem akire and anything the chief of is it woman no good one community be with some nice name like that. Or say, some see a man for a discover cocoa border until so be who some watching in Crawford, they will never believe. Muna muya the first government in history. What it cocoa for Sikaso? It is your record will be anti me BTMO. Under MPP, we tried as much as possible say we'll improve agriculture through planting for food and jobs, and we never experience any food shortage in Ghana. And a lot of Sesiano Ekwe Jumani Galamsey na compete too. Now even cocoa farmers prefer Sesia so mudo mon sase ebema Galamsey yes chance on beko akodo cocoa. So so be say be a stage of Ekwe akodu Ghana. That is the stage. People don't see it as productive to go into farming and the NDC government. 21 campaign promises move cocoa farmers in your manifesto. Not even one.
Edim, abadasi be do ba agreka wo dim se Ghana ha no aha dream pass wo bem se Ghana ni no akobo kena ekofe ntosa na jeni e de aba Ghana ha ba beton na wo hwa asase enyankopon de ache hen wo fi Kumasi kura kotechi man enya agro ya asase kase yankasa enti ne ye kanze se da ben wa ba o yes o de nkokọ nkete e ba agreka na ye ka no so no onse mu din se da ba ye jeni ni ntosa na ade ne ye krefi amana horo so bagana esukura betwede free because nkofo onye adwuma ni fi say sika kra na ye won ye de kofa nu me be fi baby dia ba Says can you better to your Macacram or Malcolm Dia no more at the Amen. It's a young crowd, the year bedu a gun and two Jane and
only my never cover Jane this year. Ghana ya do Jane pa. My how back when I say I didn't buy you need baby storage preservation. Me share that call me call Techiman Market. Be about Jane and by Remoni at the end. This year Boko Afram Plains agogo the winner here. We this year Ghana nemum say ye be cry because baby ye cry Jane no a different from baby ye cry ebro. Until also we see special place my baby a obe cry Jane heating cano ense. Until me kwa Techima make Jane naba and so no move to say baby a ye de be who a ye de baby was I because Burkina Faso for no baby omo cry no until na do baby a no mu yi ba ye ba na the market na e bi de cry pro no makoto egu because ye ni baby a ye to de akokra no baby a cry near Macacra, a brook, a cranasa. No one can aka in two city Jane in the morning. I got one consists one warehouse and one. It's been there, said the walker. It's a baby ever cried, no, sir, who you are. I been near Ben said because of man, and you may be or when you be here. The Befu Sicako for be the Fico for us. And who be here, Mums, a better tree, and you may said they bay a baby able to my crabby or honor. Nay, emphasis can conquer ye being for one. And at the Pembe, sir, those are Bambano the project to be Bassa. Then the Pabon for Bissa Barber for ye, but I necessary crowd with the Quacoyeno. A bit of crack nebisu. I
was a Palugo dams.
I buy away Yisika. So the school fees are my bass won't go to an school fees naira 1 Abisano. I ban until I make me go so into Bonivia before to me before the year can say so more from Yen 2 almost so sad. Sound of Yen 2 almost some young say. And yes, I be there be a banner of Father Fanny to warn me. Because that. I been be a baby over to your project to be yes, you can so am I, a see what gun a baby. It's you didn't actually saw yet, a bob will be created judgment. Nimpa to do no moon, Jumania, no more peso mukum. On bet to Marco, you be going to cook a bay. If you my majus on Baquaco Jibi, no more as Anka Kaka, no my iwi. A baby papa, a baby woman, I don't say on the other hand, or Sabine if you are a prepare no says, so no crying ya, or Baba private sector no monitor, na. Bibi to say every rice or every chicken no neighbor is be mono. Sa companies now or my marriage on the head and be cum no master no. Nay, I shall near in Kukono say pass and conquer getting a year. And yes, will be a young Kukono, you know your baby in town. Or say your baby be cool my best because so be the shady crumber 9 years near radio. You 3 months. You are buttons. We started the processing factories. I bet me
doom so I serious part. I war Amazon Joma
me news said by and say almost me area there.
Who experience
me be a hamia me mete Ejaheba.
Okay.
Media dance here.
So how they do like and the as a media person say doom so as that is and electricity bill for 4 units are but we catch not say more areas in Accra in Ablekuma areas one in light to me call of 4 hours sometimes days cry and
baby I notice general me who light of that I live around East Lagos. I've never
seen no physical you said that Benipa do na banye adwuma na nneoma be free ma ban so yen kro ne here said that be ya afie ye wom ne ye be wo mu hia no yen physical nkoto bibia mfi bibi because Ghana yetumi fi bi ye ho ana so babo yen ma nneoma be be pese
but the president mama also said that
Ibrahim Kamadina say Amasama Bruni MPP communication team meda na Sansona Richard Manirube ono bribi atwam na kokoso koye MP wo eye nkwanta south da ho awoni team mum ono so communication team member Emma NDC na fe Francis Ansateria ono ye national communication team officer Emma APC de me waka ne se yiri se Ghana ye himfo ene ye mpatam no se ye be sorry a Galamsey de be bo ensanse NDC na MPP de Galamsey muni bibia de man omumi no nyina omuni bibia de man because michi nyina nsuo no de ani tia no 9-10 years ago the nsu na ni tia no o NDC o MPP o bia ni biara nti e be sere se nya ye te mantemu no na ya de ha madwene se du ba bia mineral commission ni no di nipa nim so nkutu Galamsey na te utwa on satiare a wonwenam bia ha na me de mesi na madam ase nyame ya adoma e wonda china despite media e kasa fidini kudo ni nyina so soma e wode sum bia no e de ba be som yakramo